When you rescue a dog from a shelter, they're gonna come with all these issues and be terrible dogs. This is such bullshit. Let me explain why. Not all rescue dogs come with all these issues, just the same as not all dogs from breeders come just perfectly perfect already. Not all dogs that are sitting in shelters are there because they're bad dogs. Most of them are there actually because their owner died, or the family moved away, or, people suck and they give up their dogs for all sorts of reasons. But most of the time, they're perfectly good dogs who were just given up on in some way. The flip side of that, dogs that come from breeders are not always just magically perfect either. Most of the time, when you think you're going to an ethical breeder, you're actually getting your dog from a backyard breeder. They just wrap a nice little bow on it and make it look like they're doing the right thing, but they're just pumping puppies for money. Not to mention also, those breeders a lot of time are inbreeding and practicing bad breeding habits. And again, they're making it look like the dogs are perfect and well taken care of, but they're not. And you don't realize that, and you're falling for it, and you think you're getting a perfect little puppy, and you're just supporting backyard breeding. I adopted my dog when he was 9 months old, and he is literally the most perfect dog that I could ever imagine. I rarely use a leash for him. He stays glued to my side. I throw the ball for him and he brings it back perfectly and drops it at my feet. We're doing this right now. He's super sweet. He's good with dogs, with people. He's a little bit shy. That's really his one thing. He's a little shy. He has a little bit of stranger danger. And look, of course I know that every case is different. That's not going to be how it is all the time, and maybe I got lucky. But my point is, you can find your most perfect dog at a shelter, and it is not guaranteed that you're going to get a bad dog at a shelter, just like it's not guaranteed that you're going to get a good dog from a breeder. The reason everybody thinks that bad dogs come from shelters is because you only hear these stories of bad dogs doing bad things, and it's a big dramatic thing. Because those are the stories that make the headlines. The people that are just living their lives quietly with their perfect dogs and they're just happy, nobody hears about those stories because those are not interesting. And there's a reason why shelters and rescues foster dogs. You can go and test drive your dog. You can watch it and take care of it for a few weeks or even a few months. See how it goes. You may fall in love with the dog, or you may decide this dog is not for us, or maybe the dog does have issues, and you can find that out before you commit to keeping the dog. Shelters have purebreds. Shelters have puppies. There is really no excuse why you can't get your dog from a shelter rather than supporting breeding and supporting people who are just pumping out puppies for money and greed and profit. Ew, disgusting. Go to a fucking shelter for your dog. Also, the perfect dog.